One of the reasons we compost food waste instead of landfilling it is to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Traditionally, we've only measured methane and developed protocols showing how much greenhouse gas emissions we can reduce by composting. There's another greenhouse gas that we don't always consider. This is nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide is produced in small quantities both during composting and from landfills. Its greenhouse gas emission effect is 10 times higher than methane. So the actual greenhouse gas effect of nitrous oxide may be as high or higher than methane during the compost process. We also know that although biofilters may substantially reduce methane emission during composting, they may not reduce nitrous oxide emission quite so much. What do we know about nitrous oxide emission during composting? We know generally that nitrous oxide emission increases with increasing nitrogen content in our composting material. This means that the more food waste we add to our composting mixes, the greater the potential there is for nitrous oxide emission. We also know that nitrous oxide emission is related to the amount of available carbon, the moisture content, temperature, and how well our compost is aerated. Studies suggest that nitrous oxide emissions are the highest during the curing stage of composting, when there's still available carbon, when the temperature is lower, and where we have both aerobic and anaerobic activity in the material. Understanding nitrous oxide requires understanding the microbes in the composting material. We first measured nitrous oxide from soils and waste almost 35 years ago. The science is fascinating. In the next video, we'll propose best management practices to reduce both methane and nitrous oxide emissions during composting, based on our understanding of the microbiology. We do need to consider nitrous oxide. It's a significant contributor to greenhouse gas emission during composting. My name is John Paul. I'm a soil scientist and waste management specialist. Thank you.